Model rockets, ladies and gentlemen. On STEM Your Future today, we are going to go through the process of how to build a model rocket from scratch. So these are a couple of examples of some finished model rockets, and as you can see, they turned out pretty nice. Nice paint jobs on these, and these are built completely from scratch, and I'm going to show you today step one of how to build the body tube of this model rocket. Okay, so we're going to start off with a simple piece of oak tag, or some people call it tag board, and this is 9 inches by 12, and it's just a simple piece of tag board that we're going to use to make our body tube. In addition to the tag board, you need a 1-inch wooden dowel. This is birch, and it's 1 inch diameter, a little longer than 12 inches in length. And we also need some masking tape and some glue. This is typical wood glue. Elmer's wood glue would be fine, or any type of wood glue. So you're going to take your dowel, and you're going to take your tag board, and you're going to roll the tag board onto the dowel. Now when you do this, you really want to do it on a flat surface if you can. It's easier, and you're going to try to keep and maintain a tight roll on this dowel. Let's see if I can do that. The tricky part is when you get to the end, you don't want to let go of it, or else it's just going to uncoil. And you're going to leave this tab. This is your glue tab. You're going to take your glue, and you're very carefully, come on in guys, very carefully going to glue this onto itself. You guys can get set up if you want. And we're going to keep pushing this down onto the oak tag. Now this does take a little time to set up, so you have to keep pushing it and working it until it gets sticky. It's a little bit messy, as you can see, but if you use a little less glue, it'll cut down a little bit on your mess. So as I continually push this down, after about a minute or two, this is going to start to stick. Now while I'm doing this, I do not want to release the oak tag with my left hand. I'm keeping it nice and tight so that it doesn't uncoil. So as I'm pushing this down, as you can see, now it's starting to finally set up. Now I did use a little too much glue on there, but I think it should turn out fine. So there we go. As you can see, that's starting to really hold nicely. Okay, so I'm going to give this another minute, and I'm going to keep pressing it down. And then I'm going to apply the masking tape to the seam. I'm going to let this dry overnight, and we should wind up with a perfect cylinder with a 1-inch inside diameter, and that's going to serve as the body tube to a rocket. It's going to eventually turn out hopefully as nice as these. So let's add the masking tape and let it dry. Okay, so that's it. Thanks for watching, and tune back in for step 2 of how to build a model rocket from scratch.